Alright people, welcome back to my channel. What y'all looking at right now are 26 of my very favorite floral accords. Now, if you know me, you know that I absolutely love flowers. I love the way they smell. I love smelling like them. Now, I know what's gonna happen. We're gonna get a bunch of people, more than likely men, who are going to shoot this down, talking about, and pardon me, I'm chewing gum, and talking about how floral accords are strictly for women. I mean, nothing could be further from the truth, okay? I've said this before and I'll say it again. They smell good, and that's all that matters to me. So, if you're one of those guys who, for whatever reason, doesn't believe that men should wear flowers and that it's feminine, you can stop the tape right now. This video is not for you.
Bye.
Move away. You're not gonna like it. For everybody else who's grown and understands that fragrances are made for anybody who wants to wear them, irrespective of the note accords inside, stay tuned. I'm not going to get really deep into what they smell like, because whatever flower I drop on you, that's going to be the dominant note, and that's basically what it's going to smell like. Without any further ado, let's get it started. Coming in at number 26, my 26th favorite floral accord is Tuberose. Ironically, I'm gonna say no more than 5 years ago, could not stand this note. And about 10 years ago, I thought that everything that had this accord was strictly for women. I've grown up. I've come to understand and realize that my only criterion for wearing a fragrance, or I should say the biggest one, is whether or not it smells good. And that's it. If it smells good, I'm spraying up. Done. Anyway, I'm going off here. Favorite Tuberose fragrance right now is from the house of BDK. And this is Tuberose Imperial. I'm gonna snatch them and drop them. You already know roughly what it's gonna smell like. If it's the flower accord, it's gonna smell like that, all right? Tuberose Imperial BDK. That's in at number 26. All right, now my 25th favorite flower of all time is Magnolia. And my absolute favorite Magnolia fragrance is from Zoologist. This is called Panda. Okay, we're moving on. Now, my 24th favorite floral accord is Violet. And my favorite Violet fragrance is once again from Zoologist. This time, it is Chameleon. All right, move them in, move them out. Next, my 23rd favorite flower is Iris. And my all-time favorite Iris fragrance is from the house of MDCI. And this one is called Chypre Palatin. Absolutely stunning. Okay, moving on. Next up is my 22nd favorite floral accord, and that's going to be Mimosa. And my favorite Mimosa fragrance is from the house of Ex Nihilo, Devil Tender. Okay? Number 21 is Lily of the Valley. And my very favorite Lily of the Valley fragrance is coming out of the house of Xerjoff. And this is Alexandria too, and it ain't even close. Absolute monster. Ridiculously awesome fragrance. All right, once again, moving on. '20th favorite floral accord is Gardenia. And my very favorite Gardenia fragrance is coming out of the house of Perfume Roma. Volo AZ686. And by the way, if you've seen this on my videos before, you know that this is a freaking monster. Be easy on the trigger or people die.
Presto, changeo, and now we're dead.
Next is number 19, my 19th favorite flower, and that is Frangipani. And my favorite Frangipani fragrance is coming out of the house of Mancera. Wild Candy. Sweet and sexy right there, people. Moving on. My 18th favorite floral accord is lavender. And my favorite lavender fragrance is again coming out of the house of Mancera, and this is Black Gold. Flippin' stunning. Moving on. All right. Next up is number 17. My 17th favorite flower is Champaca. And my favorite Champaca fragrance is coming out of the house of Ormond Jane, aptly called Champaca. If you like Champaca flower, you should jump on this. Incredible. Moving on. Next up is my 16th favorite flower, and it is heliotrope. And my favorite heliotrope fragrance is coming out of the house of Ex Nihilo. Sweet morphine. Okay? We move quickly. Next up is 15. My 15th favorite flower is Lilac. And my very favorite lilac fragrance is from the house of Unique Luxury. It's Mir. Again, not even close. Moving on. '14th favorite flower is Carnation.
You're gonna love it in an instant.
And my favorite carnation fragrance of all time is coming out of the house of Xerjoff. 1888. If you've ever sniffed this, you know exactly what I'm talking about when I tell you that this is a freaking stunner. Next is number 13. My 13th favorite floral accord is Cherry Blossom. And my favorite cherry blossom fragrance is from Amouage, Blossom Love. Absolutely amazing. And again, we move on. Number 12. 12th favorite floral accord is Peony. And my favorite peony fragrance is from Montal, aptly named Sweet Peony. What's in a name? Absolutely incredible. Next up is 11. All right, now my 11th favorite flower is Ylang-ylang. I absolutely love the smell of Ylang-ylang, and I love wearing it. And my favorite Ylang-ylang fragrance is coming out of the house of Paris Monte Carlo, and this is Ylang-ylang Nosy Bee. You like Ylang-ylang, you're gonna love this. We move on. And we are now cracking the top 10. My 10th favorite flower of all time is Orange Blossom. And my favorite Orange Blossom fragrance is from Perfume Roma. Moringa. Absolutely incredible. Best Orange Blossom fragrance on the planet, by none. Moving on to number 9. My 9th favorite flower is Osmanthus. And my favorite Osmanthus fragrance is from the House of Juice Box. This is Simon & Sailors. Another stunner. And now we move to number 8. And that is Saffron. And my very favorite saffron fragrance is from the House of Mimo. Shams Oud. Think you know what oud smells like? You think this is your typical oud? Think again. I've said this before. Most elegant oud fragrance ever. The saffron is big, and that's why it's my favorite. Once again, Shams Oud. My next favorite flower is Tiare flower. Alright? And my favorite Tiare flower fragrance is coming out of the House of Montal. Again, aptly named Intense Tiare. Stunner. Absolute stunner. Moving on. Alright. My next favorite flower is labdanum. And my favorite labdanum fragrance is coming out of the House of Lilac. Bet you guys saw this coming. Labdanum 18. Just incredible. I mean, absolutely incredible. But, like I said, we're moving on quickly. My next favorite flower is geranium. And my very favorite geranium fragrance is coming out of the House of Amouage. Epic. You like geranium, holy mother of God, you're gonna flip over this. Once again, epic. Alright, moving on to my 4th favorite floral accord, and it is Taif. And my favorite Taif fragrance ever is from Ormond Jane, aptly named Taif. Really amazing representation of the Taif rose, and it's not close. This is amazing. Moving on. My 3rd favorite floral is rose, and my favorite rose fragrance of all time is coming out of the House of Fragrance du Bois. Siberian rose. Sweet mother of God, that's good. You smell that, you are instantly gonna know what elegance is. Once again, Siberian rose. And now, we move on to my 2nd favorite flower, and it is angelica. And my favorite angelica fragrance of all time is from Mancera. Velvet Vanilla. That is a freaking stunner. I remember when I first smelled this fragrance, I almost fainted. That's how good it is. And last but not least, my all-time favorite floral accord is jasmine. And my favorite jasmine fragrance is from Mancera. Oud Jasmine. And there you have it, folks. 26 of the most incredible flowers, and I just ranked them all. And this is the top dog, number 1, Jasmine. Once again, Oud Jasmine. That's my video. You guys let me know your favorite flower scents down below. I'm out of here. I'll talk to you later.